What is up, everybody? This is the Classic Tycoon here. We're back for the 6th and final episode of the Bumbly Beach Let's Play series. So, we have our corkscrew roller coaster up and running. Everything's looking good. We have 788 guests in the park with a very high park rating, probably around 950-ish. And that's looking great. We have researched a few new roller coasters: the Hyper Coaster, the Bobsleigh coaster, the Virginia Reel, and the Steel Wild Mouse here. I did have some trouble picking what I wanted to do today. There's not a lot of room left in the park, but I think I want to go with the Bobsleigh coaster. We just got to find some space for it. So, I did check out the research, and I noticed nothing was researching, so I wanted to fix that a little bit. Even though we're wrapping up here, might as well research some stuff just in case you want to build something at the end. So the only space I really see here is basically to mix it in with the corkscrew roller coaster here, which I just renamed. But like putting it underneath the corkscrew roller coaster, that's really the only space I think that I see in the park. So we're gonna go with a bobsleigh coaster, and we're gonna just throw it in underneath the corkscrew roller coaster. And that's what we're gonna do today. I have talked about bobsleigh coasters in the past, but they're a little bit tricky to build. You gotta be careful. It's really easy to crash them, have them fly off the track if they're going too fast, going up hills. So be careful of that. Really careful of that, okay? But do lots of helixes with these rides. That'll keep it nice and safe and deter it from any crashes. Not any. They can still crash even on the helixes if they're going too fast. So just be careful. They are very enjoyable rides to build. I will say that. I always like the way that they end up looking and turning out. And with all the helixes, and they're not taking up, a ton of space, so I think I will be able to work this in with this corkscrew roller coaster pretty well, as you'll see right here. I have a little bit of trouble getting it past a couple of these spots, but in the end, we get it all to work out. Right here I have some trouble. I started thinking about how I'm going to actually get this thing back to the station platform. And it takes a little bit of maneuvering, but we're able to do it. Sometimes you really just gotta, if you want to build the roller coaster the way you want to build it, it takes some adjusting and figuring things out. Thing about here, we find a good solution. It's not going to be the prettiest situation in the world weaving in with this corkscrew roller coaster. If I wanted to make it pretty, this definitely would not be happening. I just wanted to build a roller coaster, so this is what came about. Alright, so I think we're going to have to just go downhill here and turn it and bring it up underneath the corkscrew roller coaster's station platform. So let's do that. And I think we've found our solution. So let's build our entrance and exit and then test it. We'll run 2 trains on this one. All right, let's see if this thing works out. Seems to be going okay so far. Moment of truth. And there's your problem. So I was worried that that might happen at the end with that jump. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a second station platform. And have guests enter on one platform and exit on the other platform. That's a good solution for situations like this sometimes. So we'll put an exit platform over here with the brakes and the block brakes, and then I'm going to make the roller coaster move with some chain lifts here that are just flat, and that'll just force the coaster to actually move. And that should fix our problem. So everything worked out before, so I'm just going to let the roller coaster test. Make sure, yeah, just I'll make sure that nothing weird happens here. So let's watch the test one more time, and then I'll get this thing opened up and ready to go. Alright, it made it just fine. We'll decrease the chain lift speed. And let's get our pathways built from the exit and the entrance here. Again, it's not going to be the prettiest setup in the world, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes. You'd have to make an adjustment to the exit here. So I take care of that, and then I'll just let it test again while I'm building the rest of this pathway. Alright, so we don't know what the test results are yet. I'm going to just set the dollar amount at $4 for now and open it up. And that's pretty conservative, but not too worried about it. Right now we just need our guests to stay in the park. Right now we're at 812, 13, 14. Sticking around there. The guests were complaining about the state of the paths, so let's put in a couple of handymen. And I'm going to throw in a top spin since that just researched. Might as well. And that is all good to go. I'm going to run a marketing campaign just to be safe. I noticed a lot of the guests were saying they couldn't afford rides. So when that happens, you got to be a little worried that guests are going to start leaving your park. So just be aware of that. Watch the guests. See if they're not riding your rides. And if they're like walking up to the ride entrance and then looking at their wallets and shaking their heads, it means they're out of money, and then that means they're about to leave. So that's why I started a marketing campaign, just to be safe. I think it would be okay. But again, I just wanted to make sure. So nothing left to build. I'm just going to kind of zoom through the rest of the time here. You can see we are in October, and this thing's about to wrap up. Alright, there we have it, guys. We completed Bumbly Beach. So, that's going to do it for this Let's Play. I do appreciate you guys watching my videos. If you like the videos, guys, I really appreciate if you hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. It helps my content get out there and be seen. Please share the video if you want to help the content even more. That's going to really help out my content if you're able to share it and just get it out into the world. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys who watch the Let's Play series. It's my least popular series, but I really enjoy doing it, so I'm going to keep at it, and I don't care what people say. I do care. I care what you guys say. I know you guys like the series, so I'm going to keep it going for those of you who like it. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.